Hi, welcome back to Squire Syndrome TV podcast. I'm your host, Ben Gill, and I hope you're well and that you've had a good week. Hope everything is good. As always, I'm joined by my co-host. First, a woman whose future husband has to do one thing for her. She doesn't want to hold your hand, kiss you, or anything. She just wants you to pose in front of a mirror for half an hour to show off your big muscles every day while she watches. It's Tara Chloe.
Hello.
Good one. It's a good one.
Oh my god, good.
And a man that would just be happy with a life-size blow-up sex doll for company. It's Troy Sutherland.
Oh my god. Hey, in the future, maybe, but right now, I'm good. What's up, guys?
I was going to go with something like you had me at hello line has never worked for him. They run in the other direction.
What the heck?
Helen Carnes is not here, but she should be back next week. We hope she's enjoying whatever she's doing. Hello, Helen, in case you're listening. Throwing you under the bus with second best.
Hello, Helen.
That's the intro for next week for Helen. Helen Watkins. We're her second choice on Friday nights. Now, how are you guys doing?
Good.
I'm feeling good. Hot, but I'm doing good right now. I feel good.
Open a window. Don't hotbox yourself, mate.
Hey, don't worry, it's open. Don't worry about that.
How hot is it up in Sheffield?
I think one more room. I'm flipping out smuggy. So I'm going to say about that. Smuggy.
Yeah, it is a bit of a weird week here in England. It's been really good weather. It's something that we're having to come to terms with. I don't think British people are built for the sun. Tara was telling us it's a lot worse in Singapore just off camera. So, you know.
Yeah,
like that every single day. You know, I live in the aircon 24/7.
Hey, come on. God's gift. Well, no, man-made, but yes, you know.
Yes, indeed, it's man-made gift.
Hey, God gave my gift to man, and man gave the gift to what? Go it. You know? That's it.
Let's do it. Sounds like a fun time. But yeah, I've had a good week. I'm happy. We got through it. My wife is back next week, so like in terms of, I said it off camera to Troy. 3 weeks. At first, I thought like a break. Like she goes to Japan to see her family. At first, I was keeping myself, distracting myself for a while, but now I'm just kind of like I want to have my wife back here so I can talk to her. I love her really. I'm missing her now. So next week, hopefully, there's no horror at Heathrow. We're missing luggage and shit. This country can't do anything right now. I'm really hoping that's not going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully not. And she comes back safe, you know.
Hopefully not.
Everything intact, you know.
Yeah. It sounds like it's all back to normal a little bit now. So hopefully there's no nightmare problems on next week when I pick her up. Yeah. Don't worry, we can still record. It's the day after, so I can still record with you guys. And we've got to do some House of Animation. Oh yeah, House of Animation returns next week, by the way. I forgot how many episodes.
Oh, I've got two DVD guys, but you have to check them out. Wait and see, guys. As always, wait and see. So we'll do, man. Wait and see, guys. And yes. Oh my gosh. Right now, guys, I'm so tired.
Yo, I'm back.
You're back.
Fucking Skype. We're changing the recording equipment next week. I'm not doing Skype anymore. Fuck me, it's doing it again.
Oh my gosh,
It did this last week. I don't think it's a fucking glitch of the heat. I think it's just generally been a prick. Skype is so. I've checked to see if I need to update it or something, and it just keeps doing it.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll be back. I just need to take the yogurt.
I'm sorry, but I hope that I don't go disappear. Otherwise, he's going to have to do some self-narration.
Hey, that's fine, but I mean, I can do it, but this is kind of crazy.
It's really annoying because, like, I'm getting somewhere, and it just goes and does that. And we don't do editing much here on this podcast. We just go through it.
Guys, I don't know if you know this. Ben is right now living in the 1800s, and his internet is catching up right now.
I'm on
stuck in the
dial-up,
past.
fucker.
He's stuck in the past, guys.
I feel like I'm on dial-up connection today. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh
Just how many times did it do it last week when we were recording? There was like 4 times.
Yeah, that was a lot.
And then we stopped it early because like we were hitting a flow, and then we had to stop it because yeah, it was nuts. Anyway, so this week we're not going to talk about wrestling because there is a woman present. So we're going to just
oh my god.
We do have a question though. We'll do it at the end now. It's about Stardom wrestlers. Someone's written me a little email.
Okay, interesting.
Tara can still also enjoy herself in it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's great. So who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay, you go first, mate. And
Okay.
go and knock it out.
So this week I'm gonna talk about V-Wars.
What?
V
Wars.
Vampire Wars.
Oh, is that the one with
Vagina Wars? I'm like, wow.
Imagine if it was actually called that, be mad. Yes, I remember that one, the one Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
So, he stars it. Okay.
How does
yeah.
Damon.
So yes, it stars Ian Somerhalder, well known as Damon Salvador from the Vampire Diaries.
Ben's favorite show, by the way, Vampire Diaries, guys.
That's a lie.
If you don't know.
Your nose has got much bigger than you lying prick.
Okay, so V-Wars follows the story of a scientist, Dr. Luther Swan, which is Ian Somerhalder. And Dr. Luther Swan used to be Damon, by the way, in the Vampire Diaries, and his friend Michael Fane. So okay, so there is this virus that actually causes people to turn into vampires.
What's up with the...
What is she saying like that? Oh, you're killing me.
What? It sounds like you hate vampires and you're mocking them.
Like the vampires.
No, but I like vampires.
Why are you saying like that?
Cara, why are you saying like Janice from fucking Friends all of a sudden?
The vampires.
It's funny.
Like that's the episode title. Tara sounds like Janice. It's oh my god, it's Tara.
It's Tara.
That's the episode title. Oh my god.
Hey y'all.
Oh my god, it sounds like a southern accent.
Yes. Hey y'all.
I'm only saying what you sound like right now. You sound
Okay. Right. So basically, there's a disease happening which turns people from human into vampires. So Michael Fane, was actually one of the first to get infected, and God knows how he got it actually from somewhere else.
Question: does that mean that they will have to take their shirts off, which seems to be tradition in vampire shows?
I don't know. I think have their shirts on. Are you talking about Twilight?
No, but everything I see, like True Blood, Vampire Diaries, they've always got to take their shirt off.
That's what you say to the Vampire Diaries.
Because those are werewolves. Werewolves got to take their clothes off so that they can transform into a wolf. If not, their shirt wear and they'll waste money to buy a new one.
Go down Primark, go get a bunch of cheap shirts. Anyway.
So as you can tell, guys, Ben is very intrigued by this. He's interested in this topic. You know?
I'm not. I don't give a shit. I'm listening. I'm going to let Tara get on with it now because I've been quite...
Go for it.
Okay. So basically, there was a potential... okay, so this disease actually turns people into vampires and escalating to a future war between humans and vampires. So the outbreak is actually caused by an ancient biological infectious agent, a prion, that turns humans into vampires. So it's actually released from the ice by the climate change. Yeah. So in this story, actually, at first they're trying to chase Michael Fane, I believe. And maybe I shouldn't go too deep into. Give me a moment.
I don't care if you do or not. Go for it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So actually, so Michael becomes a bloodthirsty vampire and starts looking for humans to suck on, and the government's actually struggling to contain the outbreak. And
It sounds like the UK with bloody COVID
oh,
now. We struggled to contain it.
okay, and one of the part is that okay, I think Luther's ex-wife was also infected with the virus actually. And yeah, so this actually, I can say is a pretty interesting series because, if you like vampires and a disease that turns people into vampires, I think that's actually pretty cool. I don't mind becoming one.
Damn, you're so
Obviously,
vampire.
obviously.
Yeah, I have superhuman strength. I can do all the shit I want. And you can actually see Damon from Vampire Diaries being serious for once, which is actually kind of funny if you followed the entire franchise.
Wait, is it still going on? Because I heard it was cancelled.
They didn't make the second season so far. I'm not even sure if it's cancelled or not, but maybe they don't have enough money to make it. But yeah, the catch is that it's weird seeing Damon like serious and normal just for once.
Be serious, interesting.
But overall, I like anything with vampire. Vampires.
Dear Lord.
What the
Except
heck?
Twilight. It's for
You should do
tweens.
the whole podcast in that voice. That's how you do it in every podcast now.
Well, man. Oh my God, sorry.
Oh my God, it's time.
Yeah, speaking of vampires, you guys heard of the Vampire Chronicle series?
Yeah.
It's dope. Recently I bought all the books.
I believe you.
Okay, yes. So I'm talking about Interview with a Vampire, where you will see hot Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise is hot. Fortunately, that he joined stupid Scientology. Unfortunately.
The stat and all the other characters are stuck in the books.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I have a feeling that Hyde from L'Arsenio is like a Japanese Lestat.
Okay.
Yeah, if you watch Queen of Damn, Lestat actually becomes a rock star, and
Great movie, by the way.
yes,
Yeah, it is.
exactly. Yeah, when I see him perform on stage, he actually reminds me of Hyde. So I keep thinking that Hyde from L'Arsenio or Laruku is kind of like a Japanese Lestat. They are very similar. They're both rock stars and they have that dope ass voice, whatever you call it. It's like that really
That
deep
dumb
voice,
voice.
and girls are like, yeah, work me more. Yeah, that kind of voice.
That is a choice, that voice that you're using, isn't it?
That is a choice.
Right.
Ben, that is a choice. Oh, Ben
Well,
coming
this is
with a new
episode
phrase.
115. Oh my God, guys, it's Tara. There we go. There's the episode
Oh
title.
my
Well
God,
done.
it's Tara.
It's rare that we get the episode title immediately.
Yeah, we got it straight away now. That was good. The vampires.
Yes.
This week, Tara sounds like
Vampire
Janice from Friends for some reason.
Chronicles.
I love it. Tara, you're amazing.
Anything else you want to tell us about the show, Tara? Go ahead.
Yeah,
For sure.
the V Wars.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so basically,
Sorry.
well, unfortunately, they never really continued it after 2019. I am not sure why, but maybe it wasn't much of a demand for, another season.
No.
Yeah.
Ratings. Yeah.
Can you watch this show, Tara?
On Netflix.
Oh my God! So, oh my God, Vampire Wars is on Netflix.
Okay, so basically Netflix actually canceled the show because it just wasn't attracting enough eyeballs to
They should have taken
justify
their
the
clothes off.
production
That tends to
cost.
do it.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I've seen Twilight. There is no good acting in that film. It's just people taking their clothes
Shit.
off. It's what they do. A vampire show, just take your clothes off. Just
No,
that's
I
all
mean,
you need. You need the thirsty young people who don't give a shit about good TV. They just want to see some nipples because everyone's a virgin apparently now.
okay.
Get the teens in.
So
Get the
that's
teens
the
in.
vampire
The
shows.
younger
Like,
generation are all fucking whores now. The generation of whores. Sorry.
right? Do you know Interview with a Vampire Fire.
Ben calls the new generation a bunch of whores. That's
generation whore. Generation whore. Yeah?
Well, a lot of Gen Zs here dressing like whores. I don't know why.
Because the younger generations thirsty whores.
No, seriously, there are a lot of Gen Zs here like dressing like whores, especially the girls. I don't know why. You see the stuff they wear, even to an LGBT parade. It's like they're not respecting LGBT at all. They just want to, use the LGBT parade as a canvas to display their slutty tops. That's
I
it.
just wish that they would just grow up in the real world a little bit and start going on about we know you're we talk about this each week. It's like define yourself by your actions, not your sexuality all the time. We've had this on this podcast so many times now. Be proud of who you are, but don't just define yourself by your sexuality. Tell me about yourself. What do you like to do? This is like something we keep coming back to. I respect that lifestyle. That's fine. That's great. What else can you tell me about you?
Exactly. What else about it? The first thing they bring up is that because we've got nothing else to say. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. This is what we got to work on now. Representation and proper. Just not like I am focusing on the color and the sexuality. We need to build up. We need to. We recognize it. Let's build on it and do some more interesting stuff with it. That's all I'm asking. Let's do it. We will get there. We will get there. Like Helen said the other week, when it's more normal, we will get there. We just have to keep making a point of it. But I'm at the point now where we need to. I'm here for it, but we're not going to go down that hole again because we've been down that hole.
Nope. We've been down that rabbit hole.
See, that's why it should be called Venus Wars, Vagina Wars.
Oh God, Vagina Wars. I'm not sure how that's going to sit though.
I don't know what that would involve. Women just running at each other with their vaginas and like.
Hey, it could be like the movie Teeth. Could be like that.
Oh, there's a horror.
Just like that. It's like just get spans.
And it just bites off men's cocks.
Oh, gross. No,
and it walks around like the chick from Ju-on. Now that would be fucking scary.
Okay, what if I say
Troy, let's write a film script and give it to a Hollywood studio. We'll make millions.
Bro, hey, I guarantee you someone's gonna do something like you. They'll do it. I guarantee someone will do it.
Okay, a vagina with teeth that bites off a fuckboy's cock.
Yeah, it's Teeth. There's another movie called Teeth already, so
that could work.
Troy births a new horror franchise because that was your idea. So I'm going to put that in the opening. Ben calls the younger generation thirsty whores, and Troy births a new dick-eating horror franchise.
I think
what an intro!
Boys need to lose their cocks.
What do you say, Tara?
Fuck boys need to lose
okay.
Their cocks.
Wait.
Like the vagina monster with teeth.
Put it vagina dentale.
Right off the cocks of fuck boys.
The cock boys.
That could be the villains of the franchise. The cock boys. The villains of the franchise. Hey, this is a franchise. I'm loving this right now. I'm just writing this down. I'm writing this stuff down right now. I'm writing this down. Writing it down right now. This is like a
Because a fuckboy thinks with his dick. If you take away his dick, his entire purpose in life he can become a eunuch in the palace.
This week, she's come to play.
The villain's called the F Boys. This is a franchise right now. I'm loving it.
The F Boys in AEW, so the cock boys can feud with them.
Bro, if this sounds so. This is a movie right now. This is it. It's a franchise. Oh my god.
Oh, they could do a dick in a bum match. The first one to get a cock up their ass loses. There's a stipulation. Dildo on a pole match.
Hey,
it goes up
on a pole.
Dear Lord, 20 minutes in and it's already chaos. And for once, it's not me that got us here. It's
exactly. And Ben, you remember? Then AW go, everybody say yes, boys.
Yes, boys. See, even Troy normally runs away from me and Tara at this point. He's embracing us this week.
I'm embracing it.
Imagine what Helen would be thinking when she listens to this.
She'd just be like, what the heck? She'd be shaking her head the whole time.
When Helen's not here, it goes off the rails, doesn't it?
You notice that as well. You notice that.
House of Animation, this is. Every time Helen's not here, it turns into House of Animation. I'm here for it.
Yes, I love it.
Like, I knew this would. I know when Tara was free for today, it was going to be one of those podcasts because Tara brings out. Tara matches me in silliness, and I love that. And I love this. Helen definitely needs to get a treat though, because I keep talking about dicks every week on this podcast because it's outrageous. So I've got a letter. I've got an email from someone. I'm just gonna share my screen before we continue. This podcast is you've come here for vampires and wrestling. Yeah, well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, we got you.
And I've got called people thirsty whores. Oh, what a great person. Whores. So there's an email from JD from Newcastle. I think you may remember JD before. He's emailed us in numerous times. He said, after listening to you guys talk about Stardom, hi JD again. Thank you for your email. You emailed the wrong inbox, but it's okay.
Hi JD.
Cheers, bro. Like, we always appreciate. It's been a while since we've had an email. He wanted us to, like, Ben and Troy, since you're Stardom fans, I think you can also include the girls on this one. I want you to do the impossible. Which one is your waifu? Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, I've got the Stardom page up. Tara can play with us. She can tell us who she wants to make her waifu. She was a lesbian or a bisexual.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready. I don't know about Tara. I'm ready.
I don't know who I would marry out of Stardom because when you're married, that's it. You're not
yeah. Hey, I think I'm ready.
Okay, if my wife left me, have I thought about it? No.
No.
Maybe I have. No, I haven't. Well, I have, but it's fine. And my wife loves Zac Efron. Thinks he's a handsome lad. So,
Who?
Zac Efron. My wife loves Zac Efron.
Oh, Zac
Efron.
But we all have a crush. So,
hey, everyone has one. Yeah.
This is the roster page.
Look at that roster.
It's a small roster. I swear, is everyone missing?
Yeah, there's people missing in that. There's no way that's a roster. There's no way.
This can't be the full roster. This is 2020. Who's missing?
There's people missing off that roster.
Am I mental?
There's people missing off that roster. They're guaranteed missing people off that roster.
She should be up there.
Yeah, there's people missing.
Well, no one's going to pick Natsutora, are they? Let's be honest. I'm being a cunt for saying that, but all the more pretty members are here, so that doesn't matter so much. Who's missing? All right, so right, Troy, which one are you? Which one would you go for? Because, like, I don't know, man.
I got like at least 3 on that list. But
I'm
doing it down to 1. So
Jesus Christ.
If I had to do it, oh jeez, this could kill me because I got my number 1 already. So I'm like, I don't want to go against my number 1. Oh, okay.
That's the point.
I'm gonna go for my. Okay, I got you. So I'm gonna choose my day one. I'm gonna go Momo Watanabe. I'm getting my girl, bro.
Really?
I'm keeping my girl, bro. I have my thickums.
She's thick.
I'm keeping my thickums.
She's got some ass.
Yeah, I keep my thickums right there, yo.
She's a good wrestler.
It was between her and Micah. It was between her and Micah in my head. So
see, Micah's on my list.
Micah's like literally my one, like my high 2.
Yeah,
Momo,
Micah, definitely Micah. Yeah, there's something about Micah.
Micah is gorgeous.
Well, yeah, like who would I? It's difficult because like I last week I spoke about Saya Kanatane, and I think there's actually something because like she used to be in AKB, right? So like I've watched a lot of her matches.
She's pretty as well. Yeah.
She had a fantastic match against Utami. I watched the highlight video. What she was kicking out of and what Utami was kicking out was fucking mental. Doing backflips off German suplexes off the top rope escapes. It's a fucking incredible match.
Yeah.
She's really stepping it up, mate. She's like
she's incredible.
She's a red belt, future red belt. I can see that happening.
Yeah, obviously for sure. She's gonna win that title at some point.
She's incredible, and she was an AK. She wasn't wrestling from a young age. She was only been wrestling recently when she left AKB. She can all do that stuff in the ring. She's smooth, and she pulls shit out of her ass.
Oh god, shit out of her arse.
Big respect. I always think AKB are normally talented whores, but this one, she's actually proving she can fucking go in the ring. So, for me, I'm a Micah guy as well.
Yeah.
Natsupoi, maybe.
Yeah, Natsupoi's a good choice. She's a good choice.
But like, I would say Saya Kanatani is like all rounder for me now. She's my stardom girl in terms of I know she's going to give me a 5-star match.
Yeah.
Every time she's on the highlights, I know they take a little bit out of the match, but they show the closing stretches, and she's doing insane shit. She's just really fucking good.
Yeah, they're
building her to be the next big one. Ahead of time now. Maybe it would be Unagi Sayaka as well.
Yeah, Unagi, she's her voice. She's very charismatic. I've always liked her.
Utami Hayashita though, long hair version. That is the girl for me though. That's the one.
Oh yeah.
Short hair.
There's something about her, Utami though. There is something about her, Utami. That's hot.
Short hair.
It's looking at her like
when she was long hair, it was like wow, like damn.
Yeah, her with long hair would that'd be that complete package. If she had long hair, if she had like that, the hair down there, so she'll be like looking good. The short hair throws off a bit.
So which one would you go for if you were into women? Wow, Lady C looks really old there. What the fuck? That's a really bad line.
They made her look old as heck.
Looks like she's a man.
That's a bad picture right there. That's a bad picture.
It's like a man in that picture. What the fuck? Anyway, so. Alright, who would you pick out of this? Hazuki, I forgot. Hazuki.
Yeah, Hazuki's always up there. She's cool.
Actually, I'm changing my pick to Hazuki. That is the correct answer.
I was wondering. I was watching you. I was watching you before, and I was like, he's gonna pick Hazuki. I was like, the first thing he's gonna say is Hazuki. He changed his mind. I was like, wow, okay.
Hazuki, mate. I'm picking Hazuki.
So Hazuki's your pick, yeah? She's your pick. Okay.
Yeah. You can marry Micah. I'm taking Hazuki. Who's Tara taking?
Me?
I got Momo.
Just pick someone.
I got Matadami.
Wait, stupid liar. Oh shit.
I think Tara doesn't. Oh, she's looking. Yeah, she's looking.
I don't know.
Just pick them based on appearance.
Yeah, how do they look to you?
Can you go down?
This podcast.
Go down. No, okay, maybe I pick Momo Watanabe.
Oh, you pick him out with Momo, yeah?
Yeah.
Momo Watanabe, okay, so you pick him out, go Momo.
Which one?
She put him Momo.
A man.
Which one?
The one below, at the bottom.
Oh, which one? Utami?
Yeah, Utami Hayashi.
No, she's not, man. No, she's a woman.
She's cute though, but she's got short hair now. It's like Samson cutting his hair off. It's kind of destroyed her strength a little bit. When she was long hair, she was unbeatable, but now she's getting pinned a lot more because she's got short hair.
Yeah, she was murdering everyone. She's got a trim. She's still got good shape. She's got really good shape. Good physique. Really good physique.
Tam was for a while my favourite, but there's something not.
Ew,
quite.
that looks like a Sailor Moon wannabe. No offense.
Tam is good looking, but then you look at Mina Shakira, her Shirakawa. She's really cute.
Oh yeah, yeah. Always for sure. Mina, come on, Mina's
Momo Kongo's okay. Momo Kongo's gone up in attractiveness for me recently for some reason.
I always like to look though. I always liked that for some reason.
I don't know. Sayuri even. She's got short hair now. She looks really cute. I don't know what's happening there.
Oh my god, you've seen the lingerie. She's fit. Serious, fit.
Azumi with long hair is quite hot as well. Like
yes. Julia's fire. Julia's
not that handsome though.
She's hot. She's hot to me, bro. She's hot. No, Himeka is fire. She's fire as well. Yeah, Himeka's fire.
Jumbo Princess, yeah.
She's fire. Thick.
My Sakura, I don't see it.
No, not mine.
Guys, sort your teeth out and then maybe be handsome. Right, she's beautiful. Wow. Sort your teeth out.
Oh, damn, Ben's going in. Oh,
has Tara just decided she's not going to pick someone then?
Tara, who'd you pick? Who's gonna pick properly?
I think Micah is not bad.
Marcus, my number 2, my high number 2.
Who's she going to marry? Momo Watanabe?
Thinking about go Momo.
I like to know their personality before I make a choice.
This is just a fun question.
Okay. Maybe I'll pick Micah.
I know because a lot of people can pick Micah. Micah's gorgeous.
Yeah, Micah's in everyone's.
Yeah. She's in their top 3 for sure, guaranteed.
Yeah, she's in their top 3, which is nuts.
Looks alone, just looks alone.
She's really quiet and really, but she's a good wrestler, Micah. Like we appreciate them for how good they are. I mean, that roster's a pretty good roster now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty impressed, man.
Stardom's awesome right now.
Slowed down a little bit from the start of the year, but then again, they had a crazy fucking start. Now they're trying to get all the new people with stuff to do.
Yeah, trying to integrate all these like extra characters coming in, so that's why. So a lot of people get signed by them, so that's why.
Oh yeah, it was an insane start of the year. Me and Troy were freaking out at the start of the year about how awesome Stardom was just kicking off.
Stardom was on fire. That was insane.
Anyway, I'm here to talk about horror movie because I didn't watch fuck all TV this week. I've been gaming.
Okay. All right.
I don't think I ever bring TV shows up on this podcast anymore. I just want to talk about horror movies. We're gonna cancel Square Eyes.
Hey man, horror movies. I'm fine with that, bro. I'm fine with that. It's up to you what you want to do.
I watched Wreck.
It's not that good. Which Wreck? The original, yeah, Wreck, yeah.
Oh yeah, the original, not the awful Hollywood one. No.
Yes, Wreck.
No.
Oh yeah, because the American one's called Quarantine, so it's different. But yeah.
Yeah, I watched Wreck, which is a Spanish horror movie.
I love Wreck.
And like Tara's doing some scary horror shit now, hiding in the corner like Blair Witch.
Oh no, I'm trying to turn off the end one.
I know. If you've seen the end of Blair Witch, she was kind of looking in the corner, standing in the corner, staring at the wall, which is still one of the most creepiest things they've ever done in horror. And you don't know what it was. Until the new Blair Witch came out and showed you the monsters all the time, which is such a dumbass fucking thing to do. So Wreck is amazing.
Like I couldn't finish watching.
It's okay. It's short. A lot of people have held it like the best horror movie of all time.
No, I wouldn't say that. But it's high up there in terms of like horror.
It's okay. I can see mostly what's going on. I find found footage really difficult because I get bored.
Yeah, I couldn't watch to the end because it got so dizzy. I got a headache.
Yeah, I can't watch. I can watch them occasionally, but I have to space them out. It's not like I can watch loads of Stardom or loads of our anime episode. I can only watch one, and then I can't watch the similar found footage one afterwards. I can watch loads of other horror films with good budgets.
Yeah,
there's just something about hidden camera, found footage, shaky cam after a while. You're just like, I can't see anything. How the fuck am I meant to be scared? The Wreck does a pretty good job of letting me see what I'm meant to be looking at least. So I can see. It's not the worst film. It's a good film. I don't think it changed the face of fucking horror, though.
It changed the face of horror? No.
It's not like a Hereditary where it changed the fucking game.
Just came out at the right time.
You know what I watched the other day? Jonathan Peele's. I watched Get Out again.
Oh, Jonathan Peele Get Out.
It's the second time I've seen it.
I haven't seen Get Out in a while.
That's such an important film. And I love it.
Yeah.
And I think we've all had those people that try to relate to black people, like to make them feel, I don't hate you. I would have voted for Obama a third time if I could, just to relate black things to black people and just say, yo, I have a black friend. That type of cringe. Where you say, just act normal. Don't try too hard because it's worse.
I hate that. It makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah. It's like you can talk to other people, different skin colors, about your stuff. Like it's a changing of backgrounds. You don't just concentrate. It's like with me and Troy, we talk about everything. Do I acknowledge that you're a black man? Yeah, but we talk about everything because I don't just need to remind you you're a black man. We talk about everything. I do ask for your perspective on things. So.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. So topics, yeah, but
fine.
That's like minimal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm not just going. I like the thing that you should do is I'm not just saying every black person is amazing. It's not like that's where you're kind of like, oh, like there's. It's like with me, like white people, Boris Johnson's a cunt. Like, you know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, the amount of times that cringe level, it's just like, oh my god, it's just like every time I see that old white man try to just say I would have voted for Obama, and it becomes a running joke. It's just
It's usually people it's just awkward. Like people just come in, they might do that. Instead of shaking your hand, they might do a fist bump, and you're like, oh my gosh. Like,
the brother says, "Oh, you're black, so you've got really good structure." It's like, holy shit, you can't say that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's amazing.
And when you say that's what I movie is like, people say stuff like that. People would say stuff like that, especially in certain places. Let's say it.
Can we talk about the best friend now? The best friend is one of the greatest characters ever. The psychic, the guy with glasses. Fucking love that guy because he's fucking funny the whole way through. He's outrageous.
He's awesome, man. Character, like, he's a great character. Movie is. It's like very character that movie. I loved it, man. The concept alone is just amazing. The concept itself is just awesome.
Because something immediately, you're just trying to figure out what is wrong here.
Exactly.
He's not done bad for a British boy. His American accent is really good. I'm really proud of him.
Yeah, he's solid.
Because he was the character in Skin season 1 that was in the poster but was never the main character, and it always annoyed me because I thought it was quite bad. Because he was with the main cast in all the season 1, season 2 Skins. Daniel, I'm not very good with surnames.
Daniel Kaluuya. Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya.
Kaluuya?
Yeah, Kaluuya.
Kaluuya, thank you. I'm not very good with African surnames. I don't want to mangle it up wrong. Thank you. African sounding surnames. I'm not very good with them. So. But I always thought he's been underrated. And I remember, if you remember the Fades, he was in that as well. He's never really got the recognition that I think he deserves. And I've always been a big fan of him. So Get Out is really good. I watched Wreck. I'm going to watch Halloween Kills tonight.
Oh, you're Halloween Kills? Oh, what's that? Okay.
Oh, Now TV. Now TV have decided, would you like to watch Now TV for £1 a month? That's all I word. Halloween Kills is on the list. And and Last Night in Soho is also on there now. I'm going to go watch that.
Oh, watch Last Night in Soho. That movie is so good. Check
It's an Edgar Wright movie. Of course it is.
Of course, exactly.
His best movie is still Scott Pilgrim, though.
Scott Pilgrim is awesome. I got to watch it.
Baby Driver is really good.
Me and Tisha, my little sister. Anyone knows about Tisha? My little sister. Benno. So literally, I chatted to her about the Scott Pilgrim at the time because me and her went to the premiere years back when Scott Pilgrim just dropped. And they were talking to the actors like Brie Larson and other people like we were talking to the people, and then it was like, oh yeah, that movie was so good. I was like, I thought it was so good. It was classic. Scott Pilgrim was awesome, bro. So anyone seen Scott Pilgrim? Check it out.
It's like the best film. I think the joke was between me when I first met Troy. I got it on DVD, Blu-ray. I think I showed it to every one of my friends, and I must have when I was living in. You remember where I used to live when we first met Troy?
Yeah.
I think I showed it to every friend of mine, and I'd seen it like 30 times in the first couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I'd still, to this day, it's on Netflix. I will boot it up once a month just to watch it, and it's like my new favorite film. I don't know why. It just is so incredibly fast. It doesn't feel like nearly 2 hours. It just moves. It doesn't. It does such a great job of giving all these characters backgrounds, but I can't describe it. It was a movie. It was a year of shit superhero movies. That and Kick-Ass. were the two independent comic book movies that were good, because all
remember
the
that.
other movies that year from Marvel and DC were like shit.
Well, I remember it was just garbage. The whole year was like trash until the indie
2010
stuff
was not a
coming
good
out.
year for movies, and those two movies were like that and Kick-Ass were like I was fucking pumped for them because I'm a big fan of the comic books.
Yeah.
And now both of them nailed the shit out of it. It's like Kick-Ass as well. I mean, I might just buy Scott Pilgrim on Blu-ray after we're done on Amazon, just have it forever.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
I fucking just, if I only could watch one movie, I would happily watch it every day.
I need to go back. I need to go back and watch that.
We need to do I know Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and we're going to do an episode on it at some point. Just a one-off syndrome about Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Tara has to watch it because it is a fantastic.
I do not mind. That's a great movie. I do not mind that at all. Trust me.
We're going to do a movie night special soon.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
But we talk about movies because we haven't got time for another podcast. But I'm excited because there's also a lot of horror on Netflix and some more coming. Like there's another, the guy from Bly Manor, Haunted Hill House. He's got two shows on the way. Midnight Mass. People are complaining. Oh, it's the same cast. All those casts slap hard. I'm so glad that he's working with the guy from Bly Manor and Hill House, the Muslim gentleman. The Muslim.
Yeah, him.
He's fantastic.
He's really good. He's always been good. Ever since I've been iZombie, I've been a fan ever since.
People are kicking off. Oh, it's two of them. It's like, well, it's great. It's like I'm so happy Netflix is investing in horror. I want more good horror TV shows. There's so little of them.
Get them in. Yeah.
There's also one where they're telling stories around a campfire as well. There's Netflix Geek Week dropped, and there was like this trailer where it's all these kids and they're reading telling horror stories, and it's an anthology. I'm like, yes, slap me in the face with that now, because that's what I want to watch. I'm more excited. I'm gonna let Troy do it, and we're gonna wrap it up. So, I'm just excited for the rest of this year for Netflix because I want a lot of horror that isn't just vampires taking their shirts off and going, "Look at my pet ex." Hey Troy, that's wind it up home, mate, because we're trying to do 45 minutes in our podcasts now.
Yeah, man, keep it precise today. But so literally I watched shows, but just more catch ups. I finished off from Obi Wan. Finished that off.
How was it?
And that last saber battle was pretty good. I gotta admit, I enjoyed it. Obi Wan versus Vader.
They finished ruining his character.
Oh, yeah, Obi Wan's character is not great.
I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't like his character development in the show. To be honest, his character development is pretty weak. But Vader's solid. He's just doing what he's got to do, man. But then, you know when they pull out something like out of nowhere. Like Obi-Wan just powers up out of nowhere. He had no powers for the whole first part, literally the whole season, until this last episode. He somehow just gets powers out of nowhere, that kind of thing. I hate that stuff. I hate it. And all of a sudden you can like match up with Vader. I'm like, no. So that happened, you know. So I like that. I was like, oh, it's interesting in the moment. You're watching the battle, and it's like you afterwards, you're like, no, that shouldn't happen. But they have a little tease of Sidious and Qui-Gon Jinn at the end of the season, which are pretty good. I like that. But I'll be watching Obi-Wan. I finished that off. Watching The Boys. Love The Boys, man.
Can I just ask you, do you think it's time to stop doing Star Wars every week? Because it feels like it all looks the same dusty fucking planet. I can't tell the difference.
Yeah,
the Marvel shows I can tell the differences, but it all looks like Star Wars is just the same fucking show. I can't tell the difference anymore.
So because
I see how many are coming, and I'm just like, fuck that.
You know what? They even trying to do a Reba spin-off as well. I was like, they're doing too much now. I was like, no one wants to see a Reba spin-off. No, just because she's a black character. I know what they're doing.
Apparently the actress I know what Disney's doing. Apparently the actress has been very good, and she's been very polite to the Star Wars fans, and people have been quite friendly with her about it, which is nice. she said she's very excited to take on the role, and she was excited to be a Sith because they're cool. That was great. She seems like a really humble person, so well done to her.
The personality wise, yeah, she's a nice person, but in the show, she wasn't really needed.
But she seems like a good actress. But someone did point out to her, she said, I'm the first black character in Star Wars. And a lot of people went, oh, you're not a fan. That's not a good start right there.
Nope.
You're one of several.
Exactly.
Way too few, but
did she
you're
say
not
that?
the first.
Oh, wow.
Damn. But then I think she just said it as a mistake, as like she's not a Star Wars fan. I think that's what people... She meant to maybe say, I'm the first black villain in Star Wars. And I thought, but that's most probably what she was.
Yeah, black villain. Yeah, I'd probably say that black villain. Yes.
Yes.
But, actually, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say that a villain because Carlo Esposito was a villain as well. This black guy, part black, part Hispanic. But I won't go that far. But in this show, I don't think she deserves her own show. But nah. They did too much there. They did a spin-off with her show. I was like, what the hell? Why? No.
Not everything needs a spin-off.
Yeah, no. We don't want to see a real spin-off. No.
You don't, they've got 15 shows. It seems like 20 shows are in production for Star Wars.
Ben, this is the case here with this the black thing now. This is
it's too much Star Wars. No, and there is not an appetite for it. You're making the movies. This is the problem you're doing with Marvel as well. You're making it, like the movies now don't feel important anymore because there's always a Disney Plus show coming across. It's diluting your universe.
Yeah, it's true.
If you took a break, but it just feels like Miss Marvel's here now, and we just done Moon Knight, and it's like, fuck me, I'm not excited anymore. Like, I don't know what the way is, but doing a couple a year is fine. But like, they are literally finished start, especially the Star Wars one. Yeah. They're getting really aggressive on it.
Oh man, I don't even watch Star Wars, to be honest.
I mean, it's a problem. And if you saw the press conference, they've got like another 15 shows ready to go after Obi-Wan. It's like, damn, nobody needs that.
Trust me, they've got a lot of stuff in Star Wars not coming now. So there's a ton of it.
Fuck that. You're diluting your universe.
Yeah, it's too much stuff now. They've got the Mandalorian stuff. The Mandalorian was a great return to form in terms of the Star Wars universe because everyone, I love the Mandalorian. It's like the cinematography was insane in the Mandalorian. It's insane as well. And I was like, yo, keep it this Mandalorian. Boba Fett kind of ruined it. It was like, oh, Boba Fett. That was kind of weak.
That's why I hope Lord of the Rings is good and that they don't start pumping out loads of. Yeah. I'm ignoring the whole thing about representation. I think it's good that it's not just white dudes because that's fine. I'm going to ignore that. They're not punching you in the face about it. They're there. That's fine. I just hope that Amazon doesn't decide to do loads of spin-offs again because then it will be the same Marvel Star Wars problem of I'm sick of seeing these characters. It's why the House of... Who really wants to see that Game of Thrones spin-off?
Dragon. That's going to be interesting to see. I don't know.
Nobody gives a shit.
But they're going to do a sequel as well. I heard there's a sequel coming as well. Sequel to the original show. It's going to be a sequel. That's coming. That's coming, Ben. Ben is coming.
What about the Boys? You were talking about the Boys.
Oh,
the animated spin-off.
Oh man, that's I've watching the original Boys. I'm talking about the original Boys, man. They've got spin-off coming with the kids version. They've got like a children's teenage version of the Boys coming up soon. That's a spin-off. So everyone's doing spin-offs now. They've got the cartoon. I haven't seen the cartoon yet, but the Boys man right now, cooking right now. Homelander's going more of his rocker than ever before. He started to get these white noise attacks in his head where he just kind of zones out. He wants to kill everyone at some point. He's gonna snap and it's gonna be glorious. When he snaps, it's gonna be epic. But the Boys right now, man, it's good. Right? I'm really loving this show. The Boys just getting amping up. Hey, there's even a scene. I don't know if you guys have seen it or even heard about it. There's a scene, episode 1.
The Boys.
Ben, have you heard about this scene? Episode 1.
No, I haven't. I read an interview about it.
So episode 1 now. So of the latest season. These two guys, these two gay guys, and literally one of these guys takes off his clothes, and then one of the guys, he's got powers, So he shrinks down to like, do the Ant-Man effect. So he shrinks down to this tiny version and he goes right into the penis, right in the middle of the penis. Goes in there, touching the inside of it, just going, and the guy's like, he's like touching around, and then all of a sudden he goes, achoo, blows up because he goes human size again. Human size again, it kills him. It's like,
maybe we should just this episode we talk.
Hey, The Boys is incredible. Just the stuff that happens in The Boys is iconic. I love The Boys. But yeah. Before I finish up,
it's the credit, which is great.
Yeah, just stuff like that, man. Just crazy wackiness.
Because
like
the book, I've said this to you before, is one of those comic books that you are not reading on the train unless you want people
don't do
to.
it. Yeah, do not do that on the train. That's for sure. Not
I remember when I moved away from Marvel and DC, you can see what Image and stuff, like Image and stuff, Saga, like had like fucking alien dicks and shit. You're like,
yeah,
fucking hell!
That stuff is dark, man. Trust me.
I'm like, I would have to like go in the corner so no one could look over my shoulder when I was reading on the train. Like, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's brilliant.
Them underground comics are like they're savage. You reading them comics, but yeah. I literally just saw Doctor Strange yesterday. Multiverse of Madness. Just checked it out. Sam Raimi, Evil Dead King himself. I was like, okay, all right.
I just can't get.
That's all right.
I can't understand why Wanda is allowed to be the hero when she's such a bitch and everyone keeps forgiving her. I just think it's such bad writing there. That's the problem.
I have no intention to watch that movie, to be honest. I'm not a budget.
They did that at WandaVision. She enslaved the whole village, and it's like, it's all right, you're fine. No!
Kill people. It's like, what the fuck?
Just turn her into a villain and be done with it. It's like, as someone said to me at work today, he said, Raver, the character from Star Wars, it's okay to make a black person the bad guy. How refreshing that there's no one kicking off about that. It's good. You can both be good and bad. I was like, that's great. That's fine. Nobody even mentioned it because that's beginning to become normal. And I thought, good. Because it's a female black person who's evil. You don't normally see that. I thought, that's kind of refreshing.
They're scared of telling Wanda that full evil because of the fans. Well, that's nonsense.
Well, no, because you can't. I mean, it's okay to have good and bad people of all colours. It's fine. But I thought, wow, a strong female black villain. I was like, wow, I don't think I've seen that a lot. That's kind of cool. Kudos to you, Disney, for that one. Well done. You're showing us it's okay, which is cool. Because really, I think maybe they had to think about it. Like, would this get a backlash? But no one's kicked off about it. I thought, okay, that's cool. But you've made her a good character. She's not just, from what I understand, Reva isn't just a bad person. She's got reasons for it, and that's good writing. So that's great. That's what you got to do.
There is an agenda. I don't go too much into it, but there is an agenda.
But that's great. That is what a villain does. Regardless of who you are, a good villain is going to be interesting to watch. So thumbs up from that. I give them that. She seems like she's the best thing about it. So congratulations. You should just call it Reva though, because Obi Wan is better than
it. Might as well be Reva. Called Reva, to be honest. It might as well be called that.
Talia looks so depressed right now. Talia's been hitting the sand a bit early.
It's out of it right now. Wish me God. But yeah, man.
So, is there anything else?
No.
For me, no. That's it. That was Doctor Strange. Got the caught up on Obi Wan and the boys. That was my week. And then me toasted, cooked, done.
Well, I mean, Tara's gone from energy levels. I think stardom knocked it out of her. She's almost fallen asleep. Yeah, we're gonna wind this up quickly before she falls asleep again. It's still one of my favorite syndrome moments ever. Is Tara just falling asleep on us? So Tara, would you like to tell everyone where they can find you so that you can sleep?
Okay, check out my YouTube channel, and also my TikTok channel.
Okay.
Tara looks like a sulky teenager now. Right, Troy.
Yeah, no, it's like just the hands there. But yeah, Legend of All 101 YouTube channel, reviews, reactions, movie, talk just stuff in general, man. Pop culture. Check me out.
Lovely. Yeah, I got no YouTube channel because I'm a sad motherfucker. Cool. There's an email address, there's a Facebook group, Twitter, everything in the description. I can't be bothered anymore. Tara's, I think with Tara it's hit. You know, sometimes you just get tired all of a sudden. It's just your body can only give you a burst of adrenaline for so long. It's like coffee. It's only going to keep you alive for a bit longer, bro. Because when you start crashing, I have it when I watch something at night sometimes. You're going, that's it. You might as well unpause that movie and just let sleep take you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's that point. Yeah,
Because you're fucking done.
once you drop once, once you you drop once, you're like, nah.
Tara's going to hit the deck in a second.
Yeah, let's stop it. Stop whatever you're doing. Just go sleep.
So it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Bye for me.
Let's all go and have sex with Micah.